So, Elfinpsyop, guys. Elfinpsyop. Do we know who Elfinpsyop is? We have covered her before. We have covered her before. You may remember her as sort of like Spinal's dream woman. She's like this femcel, lolly, racist, right-wing VTuber.
And you know, a gooner, unfortunately. Moving on. I think I made the point clear that none of them overlapped, so,
The Chronic wants bang it. Well, I tried asking about that. He said no, but, you know, whatever. So, basically, she is a half Ukrainian, half Pakistani immigrant to the UK. Or maybe second gen. I don't know. But half Ukrainian, half Pakistani in the UK. Who has taken to basically pick-meing for the, you know, Pippa Pipkin, racist Sam Hyde crowds, you know. That's basically been her career, is pandering to that sort of pedophile. And, you know, it's embarrassing to see that. It is quite shameful to be that person. Because it's very obvious. This is not someone that's like, you know... They're not in with those crowds because they've come to some intelligent, thought-through conclusion about right-wing politics. They're there because they're, like, super mentally ill and into all this sort of, like, you know, borderline pedophilic art and stuff like that. And those crowds think those things, so they're that way to fit in with those people because they're super mentally ill and don't have a lot going on and want to be part of the group and want to be celebrated. And it's very obvious. It's very transparent. And it will only become more and more transparent as we go through this segment. So, first of all, I don't know if this is the exact first thing that happened, but this is like, I think, the final nail for this person. So this N-binted person is saying, Elfinpsyop admits to purposely distributing CSAM of herself as a minor, without telling people she was underage, and bragging that her haters were tricked into sharing CSAM. What the fuck do you even say to this? So Elfinpsyop says, guys, I have a little announcement to make. This may not come as much of a shock to some of you, but to most of the majority, I want to be truthful to all of you. When I first started VTubing, I was 17 years old. My hallmates living with me were older than me, would buy me all the alcohol, so I pretend to be a bit older online. I came to the UK to study a foundation year at 16, turning 17. Okay, as an immigrant. They let you go early, especially if you have good grades. I'm 19 right now. Is that true? You could do a foundation year at 16? I'm not 100% on that. The funniest part of all of this is because I never told my age to anyone, because I didn't want people to think it's weird someone underage talking about stupid shit online, and the lie had gone for so long for me to tell the truth. But I'm a solid age now that I don't care. It's kind of why I suck at saying what age I learned what, like, oh, I started going on 4chan when I was 14, but what I mean is like 11. I wanted to sound older somehow. I had to get a proper ID for 18 when I turned 18. It was exhilarating to buy my own beer, ha. Just thought I'd put this out there because all the images that my haters have been leaking are technically CP. XDDDD. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the exhilarating to buy beer stuff, like, this is a very mentally ill, shut-in person. It's honestly, I honestly feel, like, kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. When I read some of the tweets we're about to look at, I'm honestly like, dude, you're, like, cooked. So apparently they were hiding some replies. You made those pics, you distributed CP, and then ended up replying. I had replied. No, I sent them to people my age when I was young and stupid. I regret it since then. They leaked them and are spreading them. So yeah, that's not really a response, is it? But I mean, the idea, people are virtue signaling about this anyway. When I say that, I mean, you know, acting like, even if this were true, this is embarrassing more than anything. Like, it's obviously, it's kind of fucked, but how much do you really put on the child distributing CP themselves? I don't really know that we put a lot of weight on that. You know, like, it's not really, they're not really a terrible person for that. We don't, that'd be obscene. They're probably being, you know, spoken to by adults about shit they shouldn't have been speaking to them about and all that sort of shit at the time as well, so. If this is all true, does it mean Elfinpsyop was trying to bait someone into committing a crime here? So, show my nudes, I'd love to see. Cool stuff, Chronic. Cool stuff. You gotta, Chronic. Elfinpsyop will be addressing all the allegations today. Tonight, addressing allegations, responding to drama, and a big announcement to make. Yeah, I don't know if we have a stream. Oh wait, she didn't respond on stream. She ended up cancelling that stream. So then, this is the final post for deleting the Twitter account, but I think there were multiple Twitter accounts deleted. I feel like, well, not multiple accounts deleted, but deactivated multiple times, I think. I lied. I lied about my age and being younger at the time because there's images of me on the internet that I sent to people I trusted, never full nudity, and they use AI to make revenge porn of it. They actively post it on all space I'm in, try to get back at me for rejecting them. How do you counter that? How do you even stop it? So yeah, I lied to scare them. I live completely alone. I didn't know who to go to or what to do about this. I don't have family to go to at all. It's crazy the amount of people are saying what I did was worse than people posting revenge porn or using AI. People believe it too, you know. The shit I did was a year ago. Now they bring it back to make it worse. I talked to guys online who got mad I rejected them. Bro, go outside. I'm not the only girl alive. And then allegations about me being a pedophile groomer when the victim they're accusing me of grooming says I didn't even do anything now. Like, just straight making up shit. You know. I have a lot of people that hate me. They'll jump the gun no matter what. As long as shit is about me. As long as it hurts me. It's insane how far schizos will go, how many accounts they'll make to dox me, and they have nothing better to do. Funny enough, I know some of them because they're guys I rejected. I know their colleges too, but I've never doxed any of them. Hasn't crossed my mind to do that because what good would it do? Really, more schizos will come. It's another cycle. You either care too much or don't care at all. I'm not going to care at all anymore. So yeah, here's your backpedaling. I'm going to keep streaming. I know it's fun, and this shit isn't going to make me stop. Sorry. Well. She says that. See, this is what I mean, man. I struggle to, you know, super kick someone while they're down like this. But this is a totally retarded, mullered idiot. It was clearly like it's just literally every display of insecure, approval-seeking, like, you know, desperation from lack of a social circle. It's like you everything is just so on the surface. So yeah, let's see some of this. Apparently she quit streaming here. Hey, thank you for always being by my side. When I started streaming, it was crazy to me to have so many people like me so much. And want to talk to me. It felt exhilarating to have friends in the community. All the art I got, the friendships I made, the 10-hour Among Us sessions. It was incredible. Probably the best time I've ever had in my life. I wouldn't trade this time for the world. It meant everything to me. You guys meant everything to me. I'd like to thank you all for being amazing agents, for believing in me even though I've always been a massive loser, for always sticking by my side, buying my merch, liking me at all. I wish I could give you more than this. I wish I could be more than what I am for you guys. I'm sorry for disappointing you like I do every time. But I just wanted to say I really love you guys, despite all my controversies and dramas we've been through. It's been way too fun to want to forget all of this. I guess the Elfin saga had to end on a weird, bittersweet note like this. Fucking chaotic. It definitely wasn't meant to last. I never believed in myself that much. Too much shit has happened. I'm too small of a person to be able to handle it alone. I've lost. It doesn't matter anymore. Please don't be sad when I'm gone. You can always look back on memories. So corny. I'll be graduating for good. I wish I could have a decent stream. Rather this Discord announcement, but this is the best I can bring myself to doing. I don't want to seem so pathetic on stream. I have to act nonchalant. Thank you for being with me. I love you all. It was really nice while it lasted. Now, we're missing so much here. So let me have a look at Chronic's Twitter and see if I can see any of it, if you post any of it. But we may have just lost a lot of tweets because she deleted her account. But basically, I was seeing posts where she's sitting there being like freaking out, having like these huge meltdowns about how she'll never truly be accepted by her audience because I'm a half-y peaceler and all this sort of stuff. Like literally going crazy, having this huge doing this huge screed about how I'm just a stupid fucking brownoid, you know, like yeah, literally Silo. It's a you fuck my chungus life. I said earlier, she's half Pakistani, half Ukrainian. See, this is what I mean, man. I'm sorry. Chronic wants to fuck this girl, okay? And it comes... Be serious now. Elfinpsyop covering that shit. Yeah, I'm sure she is, but come on now. Right, I saw some videos. Hopefully, one of these will have the other tweets. And Discord messages.
Hey guys, this is a bit more of a hardcore video to go discuss over here, so hope you guys don't mind. Viewer discretion is advised, all that type of stuff on this video. So this is a weird one because we covered this video maybe about like 5 days ago or so from Elfinpsyop. Now, this content creator has been going through a lot these past few months, and they've also, I believe, been permanently banned on Twitch, which is also kind of leading towards the fact that as of right now, they kind of just ruin their entire life. As well, they've also at this current moment deleted their Twitter, deleted their YouTube account, and some very hardcore, almost self-admitted accusations are coming out from them at this point, and it's a very, very strange situation in the general sphere. So I'm gonna go talk about this. Like I said, a little bit more of a darker video, so keep that in mind. Feel free to subscribe if you guys enjoy, and if not, we'll have some more normal videos right afterwards as of tomorrow, so keep that in mind. But this one is an intriguing one, because there is a few different layers of this all, and this is the big graduation of this content creator. So Elfinpsyop was a VTuber who was, I believe, more so on the YouTube end. They got banned on Twitch, a little bit more on the very edgier side for the content creation sphere. And when it comes to VTubing, it kind of seems like sometimes people like that. You know, the slightly more edgier, like online girlfriend, which I'm not the biggest fan of typically, but you know, you guys watch, you gotta watch, do whatever, I guess. I don't know, as long as it's all legal, consensual, whatever, just not my cup of tea. But when it comes to this stuff, there's been some big, I guess, drama with it. Number one, the last few months, they've been having some crazy alcoholism. I'm not, like, this is all publicly admitted. I actually saw them up on Twitter. They were a hardcore alcoholic, a functioning alcoholic, and they were having a lot of struggles trying to deal with it. Basically, they would be going and getting drunk every single day. They kept on basically doom posting, and their life wasn't really going so good.
Has this young brown woman considered maybe not spending all of her time desperately seeking the approval of people who hate her online, and instead going outside and perhaps mixing with other people at her university in the first world country that she's moved to? Just an idea. Maybe if you want to deal with the crippling alcoholism, this may be a start.
I hope they can actually get some legitimate help, because it kind of seems like right now being in the online sphere is not good, because they are now graduated. They are gone. I'm going to show you guys this all. But there was a few kind of bigger controversies and sphere ups that kind of led to that issue. Number one is obviously I do believe they were banned on Twitch. Like they're quite a bit more edgier. They've had a lot more crazier content. It's, well, not good. Just first and foremost, if you're banned on Twitch, you're permanently banned on Twitch. It's not a good vibe. So they went to YouTube. They had a little bit of success, like 30,000 subscribers. I feel like that's pretty good. And they had a community all around it with them, and also very much on the Twitter sphere. Chimed in on drama, chimed in on tweets, etc. But so it kind of got a lot worse because there's two major issues out here. Now, these are not my beliefs. I want to let that be known, but I'm just giving you guys the details for it. Elfinpsyop, this creator, was kind of, once again, on the edgier side. So even doing like racial jokes, race baiting, and that type of thing. So it gets a little bit more sketchy. I don't want to deep dive into that, you know, but it does get a little bit more hardcore. But eventually people in their Discord found out what they look like and found out their actual nationality. So it's kind of like you want to be a white supremacist and then people find out you're not white.
Well, no, this has been known for ages though, no? Like, we knew she was brown in the fucking last thing time I covered her, I thought. This is poor reporting, I feel like. This is not the case. People have been knowing that she's like Pakistani or whatever. That's been a thing. She's posted like pictures of herself a long time ago. The Spinal was going crazy over that. What, dude? I don't even know the name of the fucking character. I'm gonna get it wrong. I want to say it's Megumin. I want the witch character from that theme park show. I think, right? Is the theme park show, right? I think.
I'm saying how it is. Like, I'm not trying to be. Please don't be mean to me. I'm just giving you guys a story because it's kind of a crazy story. It gets worse. And like, it's bad. Like, it's truly a bad situation to be in. You do not like. It's like, well, you don't want to be a white supremacist in the first place, but you know what I mean. Like, if people like find out you're basically
it's
faking
not
it
from
for
the
clout,
theme park
attention,
show.
viewership,
Okay.
like acclamations, validation, whatever it might be, online edginess. You know, will get views, etc. It can just be bad. It's almost like catfishing, if you will. Now, I don't believe in like the derogatory sense. I try to be very neutral when it comes to like, you know, just the world. Like, I don't want to hate anyone. You know, I'm just here to report news, whatever. But people found out about this, and they found out that they were from Pakistan. And they were also lying about not being from the US or the UK like they claimed, and also weren't Slavic. So obviously, if you're kind of doing all this like kind of race baiting, more intensive like commentary, edgier content, once people find out, they were very...
Okay, look, just literally, it takes like 2 seconds. Where I can't see the picture again. Obviously not full Pakistani. Very clearly, you can't be that pale and be like full Pakistani. That's just not how that works. So this just seems like terrible reporting. This just seems like retarded. I don't think it was ever in question that she's like a half Slav, half Pakistani student in the UK.
Very against it. They were finding out pictures, finding out what they look like, etc. So, you know, it was rough. And some people were into it. Like, some people were actually going to miss Elfinpsyop. They're like, you were a real one. I'm going to miss you. They had good memories with Counter-Strike and Among Us lobbies and their servers. A lot of people are saying they're going to miss her. I'm going to miss and remember Green Hitler. You know, some people are thinking she's going to be rebranding too as well. And, like, a lot of people are saying, like, her life just got way too crazy, way too bad. Like, kind of crazy on the alcohol and etc. Some people are calling her a crazy right-wing grifter attention who hated VTubing and did it anyway because the fact that she was a Packy would have gotten revealed instantly. And people also saying do not know her at all too as well. So it's controversial on that end. That's just all race stuff. I don't want to get into it. Like, it's not my cup of tea. But what I do want to bring light to or kind of elaborate on is there is a lot of big stuff when it came to inappropriate age conduct. Now, this is once again where it kind of gets a little more viewer discretion is advised. Because these last...
Yeah, see, I don't think the grooming claims have like anything to them. This does not interest me whatsoever. I want the post about her being about hating herself for a race. That's what I'm more interested in.
Hey guys, Kuihman here. Once again, bringing you the worst out of the VTuber community. And this is a quick follow-up video. My previous one on the Elfinpsyop situation. The Elfinpsyop situation.
You're a terrible orator.
Probably going to go on a bit of a hiatus. Now, I know there's a lot of new people here, so a lot of you probably aren't caught up to date with my lore, so I'll give you like a quick little run.
We don't care about your fucking lore, bro. Show me the screenshots of her hating herself for a race.
He's limited.
Yeah, I'm literally just looking for someone that archived this shit. Because the messages were funny as fuck. But I just do not see them. Yeah, Spinals and Chronics are the only people that care about this. That is the problem. It was definitely known that she was a peaceler. That was definitely known. But my instinct is that if they were on KF, they'd be in those videos. Like, where else are the fucking VTuber retards getting their shit from? Wait, let's try this retards video. Let's see if they're in here. No, this is that stupid grooming shit again, man. This is... they're just on the wrong shit, bro. They're on the total wrong shit. Wait, but he's got multiple videos on her.
Age.
It doesn't look like he's got the main stuff. Let's see what he's got here. Let's see what... okay, let's give this guy a shot. Let's give him a shot.
Posting a selfie on X, to which Elfinpsyop responds, saying to X's resident AI bot Grok to give her an SS uniform and a Hitler stash. And, you know, that's pretty much the least egregious thing that she has said over the years. But in order to exemplify her behavior, I do believe that's the best one I can do for YouTube's sake. But today is not about her overall behavior, because recently, and as recently as a few hours ago, she did something incredibly dumb and disturbing. Something
Dude,
that actually...
literally, of course, Spinal has the tweet. Spinal just DMing me with the fucking tweet, dude. Oh, it's on Chronic's Twitter as well. Dude, literally the 1-2. The 1-2 from Chronic to Spinal. Getting me the fucking tweet. Oh, God. I hate being who I am, and I hate being like this. I can't do this anymore for a bit. I'm sorry. I don't know when I'll be back. I'm fucking sorry I'm like this. I hope you're all well, and please don't miss someone like me. Goodbye for now. Now, this was accompanied, I believe, by a Discord message about her race. Yes. Yes. I have it. Yes. Yes. You guys hate me because I'm a halfie. I get it. You don't even consider Slavs white either, so I'm double brown. I hate my life. These were the tweets I meant. These were the ones I meant. Like, dude, I love astronomy so much, and I love stargazing, but I can't because there's too many immigrants in the UK, and it scares me to go outside alone. Bitch, you came from Pakistan. It's full of Pakistanis there. You literally can't move for Pakistanis over there. Some black people... Well, look, I mean, some of all people... Well, though, I mean, everyone should have rights. I was going to say, well, you get your rights taken away if you do certain things. They act as if it's just Muslim propaganda that Jews are hated and that they literally control most media outlets and are mostly pedophiles and influence global events for their own gain and think of non-Jewish people as cattle. That's very intelligent stuff here. Bright young mind. Bright young mind. Oh, we got some more messages here. I'm nowhere near, and most of my mom's Arab, but fuck off, it don't matter. And your dad's Ukrainian, Jewish, he's not Jewish. I'm too cute to be Indian, please guys. I miss when I thought Elf was white, the hand reveal ruined everything. Jesus, okay, leave then, asshole. Then we get the message about being a halfie. Northern Pakistan is entirely Aryan, no one seems to understand that. Oh man. The fact it's also the Jews bringing up all the muzzies in Europe to destroy Europe and create a bad rep for those countries because they import mass amounts of retarded, low IQ village people. The cope is just so desperate. No, guys, you hate the other Pakistanis, not me. No, guys. No, they hate you. No, they hate you, and they would either deport you or, you know, worse. I'm not gonna lie, Muslims got one thing right, and it's that pigs are filthy animals. No nutritional value and so much fat relative to beef and chicken. Not even enough protein. Pork sucks in general. Bacon is good sometimes, but bacon in the UK is terrible. If I had to fuck a dog, it'd be a husky. I say "nyet" a lot, and people ask if I'm Slavic on stream. I'm not. I'm just a huge Russia boo. Ooh, claiming not to be Slavic there. That's interesting. Oh yeah, we see a month later. I'm drunk enough to come out. I'm Peasla, mom's side, and Ukrainian, dad's side. I'm a halfie. And what, this is 7/25, 2025? I could have sworn we knew this girl was brown a long time ago. I could have sworn we knew this girl was brown. I felt weird combo, right? I'm not Muslim, and I hate Muslim. I love Christmas. I'm more Slavic than anything, because I grew up Slavic. Slava, Ukrainian, Pakistan, Zindabad. Okay. I was pretty sure this person was brown anyway. I don't think, yeah. Yeah, you're not a halfie. Like, this doesn't mean a halfie. You ain't white. Okay? You is not white at all. So yeah, let's see a bit more of this video. Fuck it.
Pisses me the fuck off, considering like what it involves. But let's get into that, because we need to hear that. We need to read that from her own account. Right here. Let's take a look at that. Elfinpsyop says, guys, I have a little announcement to make. So this may not come out of as much of a shock to some of you, but to most of the majority, I want to be truthful to all of you. When I first started VTubing,
this guy's video sucks. Is there a good video on it yet, Spinal?
I was 17 years old. My hall mates living with me were older than me and would buy me all the alcohol. So I pretended to be a bit older online. I came to the UK to study a foundation year at 16, turning 17. They let you go early, especially if you have good grades. I'm 19 now. The funniest part of all of this is I never told my age to anyone because I didn't want people to think it's weird someone underage is talking about stupid shit online. And the lie had gone for so long for me to tell the truth, but I'm a solid age now that I don't care. it's kind of why I suck at saying what age I learned what. Like, oh, I started going on 4chan when I was 14, but what I meant is like 11, which you can probably imagine what rotted her brain.
It is like, it's just like, you know, it is easy to feel bad for this person, but the solutions are just so obvious here, you know? It's like you stop pandering to people that hate you. Dude. So, okay, there's a bunch of messages about black men here. You will win, you big black man with the giggle of a 4-year-old. Little start gonna get spanked by big black ugly bastard. She's getting plowed by big black men right now. It's insanely demonic. Black people are okay. Guys, I'm threatened to get awed by a big... okay. Can we hire those guys to record the videos? Those black guys. Oh my god. So many black guys. Some black guy came really close to me. I just wanted to hear his music. I like black. I bet the contrast from the black dick to the opus must look fantastic. What? I should barely do a leg press, so the black fat guy helped me out a bit. This one fat black guy helped me understand some. Okay. Okay.
Brain so much. A child of that age shouldn't be going on sites they do not understand, and with people that say all kinds of outrageous shit. This is like the case of when you say stupid shit. Don't be surprised when stupid people start coming to you, or you're gonna surround yourself with stupid people. So this is pretty much that sort of occasion here. A child that got groomed by the internet into this unholy amalgamation of e-girldom. Let's call it that. Let's continue. I wanted to sound older somehow, question mark parentheses. Had to get a proper ID for 18 when I turned 18, and it was exhilarating buying my own beer. Ah ha 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 ha. Also, and this is the worst part of it all, just thought to put this out there because all the images that my haters have been leaking are technically CP XDD. Good luck. And you understand probably what this means. It means that she personally has been sharing images of her underage self with people online, mainly in her Discord for these quote-unquote gooning parties of her when she was underage. She was pretty much involved in distributing exploitation material that involved her underage self, and now here she is and she's boasting about it. But that's not even the worst thing just yet, because this story doesn't hold water, as Elfin is kind of known for bending the truth and just outright lying about certain things, denying them all the time, left and right. And even this story alone doesn't completely mesh with other things that she's about to say. Let's take a look at more. And there she continues to pretty much boast about what she did. They call me a groomer, but they're spreading around CP. You silly little pedos. You always fall for it, huh? No, she pretty much says that she did all of that to own her haters. And if you're wondering what these groomer allegations are about, this is another part of her drama, that apparently there were other underage people in her Discord, and those gooning circle jerk parties of hers involved minors as well.
Stylo and spinal at equal distances from Elfinpsyop to see which she picks, like a cheap rom-com movie having the child choose a parent.
Thank you for the dono, thank you.
Again, hard to find proof of this, but this is all such a shit show that who really knows what's the truth and what isn't. But considering it comes from her own accounts here, yeah, you best take that with a grain of salt. But again, who goes online and admits to essentially being involved in distribution of this sort of material to people? And you essentially tell that to over 100k people online and think there probably won't be any consequences to it. You either have to be incredibly stupid, that's one thing, or two, you're just outright lying about it and doing all of this again for attention because it gets your
Why is it
rocks
so
off or
zoomed?
something
What is
like
going
that.
in here?
But again, this is not where it ended, because people started talking to her about this because it's incredibly concerning what the fuck she's doing with this. Here's Floki, PI, asking Elfinpsyop with, you realize taking the pictures and uploading them is you transmitting / distributing illegal CP as well, right? Just because it's yourself doesn't remove that. Yeah, I know, she says, but that shit was ages ago, and I sent it to a few people at different time intervals. No, they would leak because they were awful people. I hope they suffer. So essentially, an addition to the story now is that she sent it to people.
Yeah, this video sucks. This blows. I think we get the idea here. So yeah, Elfinpsyop seemingly quit for now. We'll see how long that sticks. A lot of the time, these sorts of people who crash out and quit VTubing, whatever the fuck, don't stay gone, actually, for all that long. But we'll see, I guess. We'll see. We will see. Guys, it feels like my, the orientation and shit on my thing is just fucked up. What's going on there? It was also perfectly lined up before. They changed the size of the YouTube widescreen mode. It's fucking with me. It is fucking with me. I really don't get it, man. Like, why do this yourself? You know? Like, she's obviously worked herself into a miserable position. You know, validation seeking from people that fundamentally hate her and making herself dependent on it financially. She didn't just pick the least annoying side spinal. This is the thing, right? You're like literally next level retarded, bro. She could have just streamed and like not desperately appealed to the most low-life fucking retards alive. She only did the grifting on Twitter. I don't believe that for a second.